Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are here. This is Budget Pedal Chap. It is Fret Talk Podcast. We are on episode number 14. Today, you're here with your host, Budget Pedal Chap. Also, we have got Ollie Miles and Matt Quine. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Thank you, Ollie.
This is the hair edition, isn't it?
It is
Definitely.
the hair-tacular. I mean, we've got beards aplenty. We've got hair way past our shoulders. I think between us we could make a decent Chewbacca. So, first things first. What have you guys been up to this week? So we're going to start with you, Ollie.
Been back at uni, starting a few bands, and just writing like hell and uncovering old riffs to use to write like hell.
Cool. Have you been experimenting with any more Kemper profiles or?
Not currently, although I keep meaning to bring it to uni to profile the living hell out of everything.
Just profile anything that moves.
Well, while I'm there, I might as well just everything. There's so many amps.
Yeah, make the most of it. How about yourself, Matt? Oh, are you finished? No, carry on.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm done.
Go on, Matt. What you been up to?
So I've had a bit of a torrid time, as you're aware. After spending so long learning new songs, helping write new songs, I've been sacked from the newer band. So
No.
I didn't touch a guitar for 2.5 weeks until this Saturday just gone, where I had a gig with my other band. Gig, probably looking back on it, probably wasn't the best gig, but it really got me back enjoying playing again. I loved every minute of it, and it just kind of made me remember why I was picking the guitar up.
Yeah, definitely.
Before I'd even joined the other band, so that was all good. And then today, I got home and the bridge pickup on my Tele Deluxe has been microphonic for like a month now, and I decided to do something about it. So I needed to take that out because I'm sending it to your man Fletch.
Good man. Hey. Excellent stuff.
And then in the process of taking that out of the guitar, I was like, well, somebody's badly refinished this, so I'll probably have a go at that. And now I've stripped the whole thing, and like the neck's off, and all of the metal work is out, and it's ready for a respray.
So there's no going back now.
No going back now. So now I just need to work out what colour I want to spray it.
So I mean, gold is the obvious choice and the best choice.
Well, I've got a Shoreline Gold Telly already.
So having 2 gold tellies would be like that's one better, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
With the new Black Star motto, more is more,
Yeah.
They have completely ripped that off Ingve, but yeah, I'm happy with it. I mean, that kind of segues us great into the first news topic, but it kind of misses what I've been doing this week. So I don't know. Do we want to know?
No one cares.
Do we? Yeah. Okay.
I care.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Right. I'll be brief, and then we'll get onto the Black Star stuff. As mentioned on our last podcast, I figured that a few of the tuning issues I've been having with some of my guitars have been because I didn't bother intonating them. And I intonated 2 of them today, and they were it was like night and day. I believe I've now finally cracked the enigma that is the Ibanez Fireman, and it's now behaving.
Hey.
So we're gonna see some more of that, and my first ever Squire Strat as well, which I keep telling Matt about because it's got Tex-Mex pickups in. Yeah. So I mean, intonation, never overlook intonation because it will
I still don't think it's going to make the pickup sound any better, though, is it?
Oh, they sound amazing, Matt. They sound amazing. Right, we've got to move straight onto the news because I've had enough of this Tex-Mex bashing. So the Black Star HT Venue Mark II was released or kind of teasered today, weren't it?
Yeah.
So I mean, I've
It's-
got a little bit of information on that one, but Ollie, you've got the specs, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got my phone, so so they kind of just seem to have kind of updated everything.
Yeah.
They've just added more stuff. So whereas on the originals, it was like, here's a channel, there's a 1-button foot switch, you can switch between the channels.
Yeah.
You can either have a 2-button foot switch
Yeah, it comes
And
as
I-
standard, doesn't it, with the
Ah.
2-button?
or a 5-button, and you can change the modes on each channel.
Yeah. Because they've got
They're-
voicing switches for each channel, don't they?
Yeah, whereas on the old ones you couldn't do that, but apparently you can now. It's got an XLR out. They've got power reduction.
Yeah. This is
Um,
one of the new things, isn't it? It's not a knob to scale it back. It's
No.
it's a button that takes it to 10% of its original power.
That's it. But the one thing that I really like, which isn't just, oh look, we've made our clean sound slightly nicer and given it an EQ of its own.
Yeah.
Is the USB output.
Yes, yeah.
Have a direct recording out into your computer, so you don't have to have an interface or anything anymore.
Yeah.
Emulate it.
Yeah, you're getting
stuff.
the full Black Star tones direct in.
And the one thing which I really like about the USB, 4 channels of audio at once.
4 channels of audio. How's that work?
Yeah, it sends the stereo emulated out.
Okay.
So as if you've got the reverb and everything.
Yeah.
Then a dry signal. So if you wanted to reamp in the future, you've got a dry signal.
So
And a
that's-
preamp out as well. So if you wanted to use external like cab simulation or something afterwards.
yeah. So that dry out, is that completely without any drive or anything on it, or is it?
Yeah, I believe that's like direct guitar sound, like reamping sort of level.
That's absolutely fantastic features, those.
Yeah. But that is kind of it. They've just sort of updated everything. A bigger foot switch, you can control more with the foot switch.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what it is. I'll see if I can find that now.
Yeah, because I remember them saying in the because I watched the video on it today, and I remember them
Yeah.
saying it comes with a 2-button foot switch which gives you channel and voice, but
Yeah, that's it.
there's a 5-button foot switch as well.
Which you can buy, which has all the channels and voices.
Yep.
Plus a global boost function,
Yep.
and you can switch your reverb on and off.
Yeah, I believe the old 2-button foot switches were channel and reverb.
I think so. Yes.
I mean, I have got a 2-button foot switch with my HT40 somewhere, but I never use it because I essentially use it as a pedal platform, so it needs to be on the clean channel, and that's it.
Yeah.
But no, I'm very excited that they've put a 2-band EQ on the clean channel.
Yes. Although there's one thing that was on my initial impression when reading through the specs, which was they missed out on something. They've added the EQ to the clean channel.
Yeah.
But there's still only one reverb control.
I mean, it needs to just stay off anyway, so that's fine.
Is that because you've got so many reverb pedals that you don't need the reverb on the amp? Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Oh,
exactly
I forgot about the reverb and delay beef. Oh, I forgot about that.
You've walked into a
God.
minefield here, Ollie.
Yeah, I have, haven't I? But you think with the added EQ on separate channels, they'd have a dirty reverb and reverb, because let's face it, it'll be used a lot in like hard rock and metal.
Yeah.
which the cleans will have a load of reverb, and you don't want a load of reverb when you're playing riffs or whatever.
No, you want it
So-
tight. But it has got an effects loop, a switchable effects loop, I believe. So I mean, so that's an option. So
Yeah.
going around, snapshot opinions. What do we think of this new HT Venue Mark II series? Ollie?
I quite like it. I think they've made a few decent improvements, like the USB thing and the XLR. I just think it needs that extra reverb control.
Yep. Matt?
I quite like them. To be honest with you, I really like the first series. So if these are just an upgrade on that, then I'm pretty sure I'm going to like them as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yay for me as well.
I think they've changed just enough about it to make it kind of worthwhile upgrading if you've already got the HT Venue series. I'm a huge fan of Black Star anyway. The only thing I don't really like is the look. They look a bit modern and a bit metal, but
Yeah.
looks aside, it's an absolutely kind of just versatile workhorse. So it's getting a yay from me as well. So our next one, I think we're gonna go Gary Clark Jr. SG.
Okay.
Okay, so released today again. Was or was it a couple of days ago actually?
I think it was yesterday or the day before.
Okay. But like really recently, we're talking. Gibson have finally got their finger out and have given Gary Clark Jr. a Gibson model. What do they call it? An artist signature. That's it.
There you go.
Before they gave him it was an Epiphone Casino.
Yeah.
And now he's going for a triple pickup. TV Yellow SG. So it's saying it's a rosewood board, which is it's a bit surprising now considering the restrictions.
Yeah.
It's slim taper neck, so relatively comfortable for modern players. And what else have we got? Saying hand wired with orange drop caps. So I mean, tonally
just
it
using
should be.
fancy words now.
I know, yeah. I can't say I choose guitars based on what capacitors they have in them.
Yeah.
But I mean the term orange drop caps is bandied about as a sign of good quality. So yeah, triple pickup P90. What are we thinking? What are the opinions?
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan.
No, I don't like it. It's just something about it. I think TV Yellow belongs on a Les Paul Jr., and that's where it should stay.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
can respect that opinion.
I don't know. The Telecaster bridge should only be on a Telecaster.
I think they shouldn't even be on Telecasters, to be honest. Telecaster bridges are horrible.
Blasphemy. Especially from you.
I love Telecasters. You know how much I love Telecasters, but
Clearly not as much as I thought you did.
6 saddles is the way forward, because trying to intonate something that's got a post essentially for 2 strings, not my idea of fun.
Fair enough.
I'm all about intonation this week, by the way.
Yeah, he's discovered what the little screws at the back of the bridge do.
Yeah. It's
The
like
screws on the
Sesame
back of the
Street.
bridge.
This week is
Yeah.
brought to you by the intonation on the guitar. How about yourself, Matt? What are your opinions of this Gary Clark Jr. SG?
It's not aimed at me. I'm not a P90 person. I've my very limited experience with P90s came from a PRS SE Soap Bar 2 that had terrible pickups.
Yeah, I mean, no wonder you don't
so-
like P90s.
you know, I probably should give them a go again, but an SG needs 2 humbuckers, and it needs to be cherry red. So, I mean, what more can you say?
What you can say is, if one P90 is good, the two P90s is better. 3 P90s is even betterer.
It's going to have that much magnet pull on the strings. I'm surprised they can move.
Well, yeah, okay. I mean, and three pickups and a 3-way selector is probably. I mean, you're not going to utilize the pickups to their full potential, but I think it looks cool as balls. So, and to be
Fair
honest, the price tag it's coming in at 1299.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be more than that.
So I mean,
So Gibson have actually priced it at a decent place in the market for the first time in a long time.
yeah,
So you sure this is a Gibson model?
yeah. No, it's Gibson.
Epiphone on the headstock, has it?
No. As far as I'm aware, it's a Gibson.
Is it another? Is the lawsuit era making a return?
What? It's a Bernie or a Takai. No,
Yeah.
it's a Gibson. It's a Gibson.
It can't be a Gibson at that price, surely.
No, and it doesn't have robot tuners. It's not weight relieved. It doesn't have stupid bolt through the back pickups. It's just a normal guitar. And
No, but it is yellow and has 3 P90s.
Yeah, I mean that's essentially the equivalent of P270. So I mean, you're getting value for money there.
You can 270p's
That's it. Yeah.
in one go.
That's it. So I mean, I think if I do a whip around now, I'm pretty sure I can say what the answer is going to be.
Yeah, you're gonna get ganged up on here. I think.
am. I'm fighting the corner of the Gary Clark Jr. I think he's a pretty cool guy as well. I've heard a couple of his tunes, and he seems like he's along the right path. So I'm giving it a big old yay.
Big old nay.
Because of the price point, I'm going to give it a yay because that's the first time Gibson have thought about actually not just trying to price everybody out of the market and just make it available to people who've got stupid money. They've actually thought, oh, this is a guitar that people might want to buy. Let's price it so that people can buy it.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that. And speaking of ridiculous,
I'm just going to check something. How much is an SG standard?
$1,200.
These days.
Are they not more than that? The 2018 models are more than that. Anyway,
2018 at 1,200.
Okay, so
$11.99.
So it's kind of competing with that price, and you're getting 3 P90s.
Yeah. Surprised?
I'm going to go along with ridiculous pricing and move us on to something that's ridiculously priced. Dunlop have decided for the 50th anniversary of the Crybaby to make a golden Crybaby. As far as I'm aware, it's standard, but it's 24 karat gold and comes in a lovely box. They're not asking £750 for it though, so you know.
It's because has he got Slash's name on
it? It does not. No, it's just gold. I don't think there's much that you can say about the Crybaby. It's a staple, isn't it? I mean, it's appeared on so many records, and I own one. I own a Crybaby Classic, and it's wonderful. It works. Matt has just showed us a non-golden Crybaby.
Yeah, I've got one.
Cool.
Just a standard.
Here again. I use Morley.
But I mean, there's no denying it's one of the cornerstones of the wah market.
Yeah, I mean, I think I might actually buy the switchless Crybaby when I get a chance. It's just the fact that I didn't realise they did it, so I bought a switchless Morley at the time.
Why don't you go for a golden Crybaby? I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, it's gold.
Yeah. So, what do we think, guys?
Also, really expensive.
It's.
Therefore,
Somewhat-
Joe Bonamassa is going to have 12 of them.
I
Which
didn't
is
write down the
another reason
price
not
for
to
this
buy
one, but it's coming in at about $280, isn't it? So
We think.
your standard Crybaby comes in at about, I think it's about £80, £90,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
So £200 for a gold-plated case and a box.
I tell you what, anyone who buys a Crybaby and wants a gold baby, send it to me. I'll spray it gold for less than that.
I don't think it will quite have the resale market that the
Yeah, you won't be able to tell.
the golden Crybaby has. So what are we saying? Is it just a silly marketing kind of collector's thing, or is it?
I actually think it's quite cool. I quite like the look of it. I mean, the price is stupid for what it is.
Yeah.
But because it's a gold, yeah.
I think I made exactly this comment on Guitar Guitar's press release of this. I said something like, "Do I already own a wah pedal? Yes. Do I need another one? No. Do I use the one I've got? No. Do I want to buy a golden Crybaby? Absolutely."
Yeah, basically. that is, yeah. That's about right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a purchase that you're not really using your head for. You're just going,
Yeah.
"Oh look, it's shiny."
But I don't understand how you can criticise Boss for their 750 quid traffic light series. That's 250 quid a pedal, and then not criticise Dunlop for 280 quid for a pedal that you can buy for 80 quid, that just a different colour and in a different box.
I think we've established that I'm very much an anti-Boss.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a novelty value, isn't it? And the Boss ones, they are just literally compact Boss pedals, and you get like Boss overdrives, and it's like an overdrive, a phaser, and a Q control. It's the Spectrum, isn't it? So,
But it's not a gold wah.
Yeah, it's none of those are gold, and they are.
Right, okay.
A good, fair and valid point, Matt. But I think again, we're not voting with our minds on this one. We're voting with our hearts.
Yeah.
So, our next news topic. I mean, we've got so much news today. What's going on? Our next news topic is it's kind of a swing back to a pickup, like a new type of pickup system that was released sometime early this year or last year. It was something like that.
I want to say last year.
I think you're right. I've heard some information about this on a podcast, and I can't remember which one. But I wasn't paying attention. So this is where Ollie's going to he's going to be our Sherpa through the world of the Fishman Fluence pickups.
Yes. Right, so, you know how pickups are made and there's like the coils and they've got the copper winding and then they go on microphonic like the ones in Matt's Telly Deluxe?
Yep. I thought there was more witchcraft involved, but yeah.
The Fishman Fluence, instead of having a sort of solid core like the bobbin, it's surrounded by copper wire.
Yep.
And being wound, it has printed circuit boards.
Interesting.
Stacked. Like, loads of them. I don't know the exact number. But there's stacked printed circuit boards So you're never going to have a pickup die because there's going to be a break in the winding or anything like that.
Yeah.
But something that's really cool is you can change the voicing on each pickup. There's two voicings on each pickup they do.
Because it's a printed circuit board, you can...
Yeah, so they just change the path of the... Yeah. They change the current of the path. And it changes the voicing of the pickup. So on their... So, like, on their... They have a thing... Is it Greg Koch? How do you pronounce his name?
I believe it's Cock and Balls, Ollie. Cock and Balls.
Greg K. Greg K. Yeah?
Yeah.
Go K? Good old Special K? Yeah, so he's got a signature telly set.
Okay.
It's like the voicing one is like, it's your normal sort of classic telly pickup. And then voicing two just gives it a bit more, it changes the frequency response, it gives it a little more output.
It makes it more of a harder cock.
So it basically turns a normal telly pickup into a quarter pounder sort of style thing.
Yep.
And you can do that with a push-pull pot.
Cool.
So yeah, they're really cool. They are active, but there's so many guys using them now. I mean, a lot of them are in the metal world, but you get a few people that are just sticking them in random sets, and they seem to be really cool, and I'm surprised they didn't do a lot better than they actually are when they were released.
I think it's like any technology, isn't it, that it needs to catch on.
Yeah.
I mean, the lace sensor pickups come to mind with stuff like this, because they work on a different principle.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm trying to remember this from a marketing spiel I heard about 10 years ago. So please don't quote me on this, but I think normal pickups work on a change in current across the windings.
Yeah.
Whereas the lace sensor pickups work on a difference in voltage. And because of it, they've got a really a small magnetic field, which means that you can essentially slam the pickups right up to the strings without getting that pull and that lack of sustain.
Yeah.
My friend,
unless you have with 3 pickups in, at which point there's nothing you can do anyway.
Well, my friend's got a set of lace sensor hot golds in a Squire Strat.
Yeah.
And he slams them right up to the strings, and they absolutely sing. They sound amazing.
Yeah. But no, these I was following them, this Fishman Fluence thing, when it was released, because a lot of the guys that I was listening to at the time, like the guys in Killswitch Engage and a few others, all started using them, and some of the YouTube guys were covering them. So guys like Fluff started using them, and everyone says they sound brilliant, and the voicing thing is just really nice. It's just a nice added touch. But they do this if you're using something with a backplate, so like a Les Paul or a Strat or something. What's really nice is they do, instead of having to like hide a 9-volt battery somewhere in your guitar, you can have the backplate as the battery, and it charges up off of like a phone charger, which is really cool. I'm not sure what Adam, what are you doing?
Just keep going.
Yeah, so it's like the backplate is a battery, so you don't have to hide a 9-volt battery anywhere. You could run it off a cigarette charger if you wanted to, like cigarette lighter in your car. And it's just, they've had some really good ideas with these pickups. And from what I've heard, they sound amazing. They're just a little expensive.
Yep.
But they sound...
I'm going to bring us on to that pricing in just a second. I'm going to say thank you so much, Ollie, for keeping it going there. One of us, I'm not going to mention who, forgot to plug their phone into a charger. And halfway through your spiel on these Fluence pickups, was told that his phone had 20% battery. So...
Does that certain someone sound like a English TV presenter?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
Who presents Room? What is it? Room 101.
Room 101. Yeah. Oh dear God. Yeah. Okay.
What's his name?
Skinner.
That's him.
Moving
Frank
swiftly
Skinner.
on. The price.
Frank Skinner.
The price of these Fisherman Fluence pickups is a talking point, definitely. So I've got the pricing at $289 for a humbucker set. I've got $229 for a single coil set, and for a single humbucker alone is £149. So you were talking about the kind of popularity of these pickups.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's a little bit of a sticking point. Why some people haven't taken that leap just yet.
Yeah, I think because it's a new technology, as it were.
Yeah.
I think that might be why the price is so high at the moment.
I dare say the manufacturing costs will be higher than winding a normal pickup. If you've got layered printed circuit boards, they're gonna run up costs something else, aren't they?
Yeah, they've got so many different pickups as well since the last time I looked at their website.
Yeah.
Most of them are signature pickup sets.
Yeah.
So you've got the Strat, like the single coil sets. You've got the classic humbucker, the modern humbucker, and then 7 and 8 string variations of the modern one.
Yeah.
The Greg K. I'm not going to pronounce his last name again.
Just say it again. Say it again, Ollie.
Yeah.
Just say cock.
Cock. Signature pickup set. Stephen Carpenter, I don't know who he is. Signature pickup set, but that looks like it's a 7 string. Devin Townsend, who I have a very soft spot for because he's just hilarious, has got one. Tosin from Animals as Leaders.
Yeah, Tosin Abassi
has got one. Yeah. The guys from Killswitch have got him, and Will Adler has got one as well.
Is that not the guy from Will and Grace?
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure that's his name.
I think you've got it.
90s comedy references.
I'm gonna have to find out.
No. Okay.
No, do you want to know where? Do you want to know who he's from?
Go on then.
I mean, you were close. He's from Lamb of God.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm sure they're big fans of the Will and Grace TV show. So, as a kind of roundup, I'm not going to say who's gonna go out and buy these because nope. But let's say whose interests are peaked on these. I'm going to start us off. I'm going to say, I'm going to go with a no. I think it's interesting, but I think the price point kind of knocks me out of favour with it at the moment.
Yeah.
Matt, your opinions?
I just don't see the point. I know you said, obviously, that you're not going to get problems with string winds, but I mean, I've had 25 guitars since I started playing. It's the first pickup I've ever had an issue with. That's not really an issue to me. I'm pretty sure it's because the guy who resprayed the guitar has also messed around with the wiring, I would guess, because it looks terrible. Like, that's the issue there. And I just, pickups have worked for however long, 80 odd years or whatever they've had, even the semi-hollows. So why change that now? Why not just leave them as they are?
I should have also mentioned the on the single coil ones. The single coils are noiseless, like completely, which is the selling point
Yeah, it does
there.
help.
The humbuckers, I definitely agree with you. It's like if it's not broken, why fix it? But everyone's fighting for the perfect noiseless single coil. And as I was saying to you earlier, before we were recording, Sir have nailed it, but they don't sell their noiseless system as a third-party thing. To get their noiseless thing, you have to buy one of their guitars.
Yeah, it's not like you can
Not a bad thing.
buy one of theirs and then substitute it into another cheaply.
Something like that. But apparently their system's like really elaborate.
Yeah,
So I don't know how
Music
well that
Man
would work.
also have an active noise cancelling system with their single coils, I believe.
Who's that?
Music Man.
Are they?
Yeah, a guy who I used to work with had an Axis Super Sport, which was a P90 Axis. And
Yeah.
that had an active circuit in it, which it did absolute wonders. Absolutely no hum with it. It was brilliant. But yeah,
Alright.
I know what you mean. There is that constant battle trying to get single coil tone with none of the 60 cycle drawbacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a thing. Let's come back to them in about 6 months and see where they're at.
I like them.
Yeah, no, they're cool. We've got one final bit of news today. We're doing all right for time. So something that I saw again today. Fender Roasted Ash American Vintage Series. So I believe there's 2 or 3 guitars in it.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we've got a Telly,
2
a
guitars
Strat,
and a
and
bass,
there's
isn't it?
some kind of bass as well, I think. Who knows?
See if I can find the picture that you posted earlier.
It was a Strat, a Telly, and a P bass.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, bang on.
I looked at the specs for the Strat. I didn't bother with all of them. So I mean, some of the cool things. The roasted ash finish looks sublime.
Oh yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it almost looks like the Rosewood's Rosewood Telly, the George Harrison one. It's got that kind of dark, rich wood look.
Is it all completely made out of roasted ash? Is like the fretboard and everything?
No, the neck and the fretboard are roasted maple.
Ah, okay.
It's a thick, soft V.
Nice.
I mean, everyone loves a thick, soft V.
Big, thick, soft V.
And we've got American Vintage single coils. I think Matt's off again. So American Vintage single coils 56. I don't know. I'm sure they'll be fine sounding. I'm sure they'll sound lovely.
Yeah.
The thing that absolutely broke the deal for me was the 7.25 inch radius neck.
They
I cannot
put
get along with
some
them.
frets on a baseball bat and stuck it to a guitar body.
Yeah. I know it's because it's an American vintage. It's got that vintage spec, and vintage radiuses were traditionally 7.25. I had a 50s made in Mexico 50s classic Stratocaster with a 7.25 neck, and I ended up getting rid of it because you just can't get the strings close enough for it to feel comfortable. Yeah. So I ended up getting rid.
The body body does look really cool though.
It does.
So you could just sell it and like buy a neck from Warmoth or something.
Yeah, but I mean, it's coming in at £1,800 pretty much.
Ouch! Yeah, don't do that.
So if I'm spending £1,800 on something, I don't expect to need to sell the neck.
Save an extra £200 and buy a Sir.
Yeah, I think that's the smart man's choice, isn't it? Or woman.
Especially
Yeah,
with a strap.
Yeah.
Purely because they have absolutely ruined that strap looking at the picture of it. Because it's got this lovely, it's almost like halfway between walnut and rosewood
Yeah.
kind of finish to it. Then black pick guard, chrome hardware, and then white knobs and pickup covers.
What would you prefer?
Just go with black like the pick guard.
I think
Because they stick out like a sore thumb.
I think that's the point, Ollie. I think that
Don't-
might be the point.
No.
I mean, I didn't notice anything too untoward with the way it looks. Yeah,
Look at it.
it looks fine.
you see, I quite like that.
Yeah, me too.
It's
It's
ugly.
almost got like a Stevie Ray vibe to it a little bit. So
It's basically a rhythm guitarist guitar, isn't it? Because you can't play lead on it if it's got a 7.25 radius. All you can do is play chords. So if you're a rhythm guitarist, they're great. But if you want to play any lead, buy a guitar with an actual decent radius.
yeah.
Buy a Sir.
So I think that's our top pick for this, isn't it? Save a bit of cash, buy a Sir.
I've been looking at them all week. I can't help it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Sir as well.
I'll be honest, I haven't played one, and it's a conscious decision not to play one because I know
I'd say
if I,
get down to Guitar and play one
No.
because you want to run out the shop with it.
well, that's the point. If I play it, I want to buy it, and if I buy it, I will be homeless because I can't afford rent. So
You can sell kidneys for like $200,000 in the US.
don't
There you
tell
go.
me that.
Sorted.
Don't tell me that. Right, so I think that'll be our wrap up for the news today.
Okay, so moral of this podcast: sell your kidneys, buy some Sirs. Sorted.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you've only got a finite amount of kidneys though, so
You only need
Oh,
you only need a finite amount of Sirs. So what do you want?
yeah, pretty much.
I don't think that's true. I think you need more than an infinite number of Sirs.
Oh, that's true. But as long as you've got at least one, you're sorted. If you can get sort of like one of each model.
What is this,
Yeah.
kidneys or
Yeah.
Sirs? Right, we're going to move on to questions before we degenerate more into the kidney Sir debate. So this, I think we're going to start off with a nice light one. This one's sent in from Paul, our resident Blackpoolian, grumpy gentleman. He's lovely, really. He likes us to think that he's grumpy. So if you could be part of a supergroup of your choice, so drums, bassist, singer,
Yeah.
who would those three artists be, and why? Matt's gonna start us off.
Right. Okay. I that's fine because I answered this to Paul on the thing. Drummer, I'd go with Keith Moon because he's mental and the craziest guy in the universe, and I just think it'd be awesome to try and keep up with him.
Yeah.
On bass, I'd go for John Paul Jones. It was a toss-up between him and John Entwistle, but I just think John Paul Jones is an absolutely fantastic bassist, and if you ever went into the studio, he covers like 75 instruments.
Yeah, he's a pretty
so-
neat tool, isn't he? I mean, in terms of like
Yeah.
keyboard playing and bass playing, and you just hand him an instrument, he'll probably be better at it than you. So
Yeah, exactly. So I think you could learn a lot from him as well.
yeah,
And then on vocals, there's no choice. It has to be Freddie Mercury. He's the greatest frontman ever. He's got probably the best voice ever. He's just the perfect frontman for any situation. So yeah, those would be my guys.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty solid lineup. Yeah, Ollie, do you want to take us away?
Right, so vocals, I'd go with Miles Kennedy from Alter Bridge and Slash fame.
Yeah, I've seen
Just
him.
because
He's
I
really
love
good
the
live,
sound of his
actually.
voice.
Yeah, he's really good.
Bass, I'd have to go with Billy Sheehan. I love Billy Sheehan. Just he's nuts.
And Billy Sheehan loves you too.
Yeah, he's an absolute lunatic. I've seen him live, and he's just.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I can't express how stupid he was on stage. It was incredible.
no, again, I've seen him live, and he's bang on note for note, and he's really solid backing vocalist as well. So
Yeah, and drums. I don't know the guy's name. I can't remember his name, but the guy from Blackstone Cherry,
okay,
because he's another lunatic, and he's great.
cool. Yeah, no, it's more of a modern take on it, but I like it.
Yeah.
Down to me. I actually I cheated on this question and said, "Can I just be part of Thin Lizzy? I don't care who I replace. Be it Gary Moore."
No, because you've got another guitarist. That's cheating. That's cheating. That is,
Go on,
I'm
then.
getting a guitarist. I want Clapton with me.
Doing rhythm.
Yeah. No, I'll do the rhythm.
Yeah, just sit there and watch. So I suppose I'll do a super group. Drums. It has to be the one and only John Bonham, because he's a master. He's a powerhouse. You know. If I can't have John Paul Jones, I'll have Glenn Hughes as my bassist, and he will be able to do some backing vocals and maybe some lead vocals on some tracks. And yeah, I can't necessarily say he'll do drugs. I can't confirm nor deny that one. Legally, I suppose. And singer, I mean, there's so many to choose from, but out of just like all of the vocalists from the past, I think Joe Lynn Turner, who sang with Rainbow in the later days, but he did an album with Ingve as well. I think it was Odyssey. And he's just amazing vocalist. So yeah, super group
Could I add to that question?
maybe.
If you could include another guitarist with that, who would it be?
Oh, someone really bad, so they made me look good. Gonna have to be a pop guitarist in it, like Joe Strummer or something.
What are you talking about? Joe Strummer was absolutely fantastic at what he did.
Yeah,
he hit the guitar as hard as he could, and put every single bit of effort he had in his entire body into every performance.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not going to show me up on guitar, so that's what I'm there for.
I suppose.
So yeah.
What about you, Matt?
Yeah, it has to be Clapton. He is probably second on the reason I picked up the guitar after Brian May, and the longer I've been playing, the more I've kind of just got obsessed with all of his stuff. There's a couple of periods where he kind of just went a little bit terrible, but most of his records are fantastic. His playing live is, in my opinion, second to none. Some of the stuff that you get out of him, especially at some of the Crossroads festivals, is just unbelievable. So to just be on the stage when that's happening, it has to be Eric Clapton.
Oh, there's a brilliant joke about Clapton, which I'm sorry I have to agree with. What does coffee and Eric Clapton have in common?
I don't know.
They both suck without cream.
You're just wrong there. You're just absolutely terribly wrong there.
No, I think his best efforts were in the '60s and early '70s. There were some cool things, but I don't know. You can't beat like Disraeli gears and Wheels of Fire and just the Cream era Clapton is the pinnacle. Go on, Ollie. Who's your
Recordings wise,
My other guitarist would have to be Phil X.
Oh yeah, no way.
It's got to be Phil X. The guy is an absolute machine.
He's like a ball of energy, isn't he?
I know. I was watching. I don't know if you guys saw it because I shared it about 3 o'clock this morning. But there was was it GitCon or something like that? They called it.
That's happened recently.
Yeah. And there's a video. It was Pete Thorne. Is it Pete Thorne? Is that his name?
Sure.
And Phil X in a room together, just talking and playing guitar. And it's like, I sat there and like some of the licks that they're coming out with is absolutely nuts. And like Phil X was just going, oh yeah, if you just do this, and like he did this within the first 5 minutes. He's like, oh yeah, just do this, and like did a bend, and like reached behind while he was bending, reached behind the string, and then bent it even further with his right hand.
Yeah.
And I kind of went, why have I never done that? Like, why have I never thought of that? I feel like sharing a band with Phil X, I'd learn so much.
Yeah. If you ever saw his stint with Fretted Americana, he used to do stuff as stupid as that on very expensive vintage instruments.
Yeah.
So I've got major kudos for the guy. And towards the end of his Fretted Americana stuff, they started doing like studio live tracks at the end of the reviews, and it was wicked.
Yeah. I've seen some of those. Like they did, they do like My Sharona and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Highway Star was one. I'm sure My Sharona was one. They did loads. And he's an absolute beast. Like I say, you can't blame it when people are accusing him of being on all kinds of drugs in the comment section. But no, he's just naturally that enigmatic.
Yeah, he's just that energetic. He's just a ball of energy.
That he is.
He's just so excited.
Right, so we're going to move on to our next question, and this is our good friend Chris Wilson. Again, another podcast host. He mentioned a couple of days ago that he's got a spare loop going free on his ES8, and he wanted some ideas on how to fill that loop.
Put a pedal in it.
Ollie. Yes, that is what we're going to help him do. The stipulation was no drive, no verb or delay, or no modulation, because he's already got those covered. He doesn't need another one of those type of pedals.
What else is there?
So like weird and wonderful wacky pedals.
Ring mod.
That's a modulation, you can't have it.
Yeah, it literally has mod in the title.
Yeah, but it's not like chorus or phase or flange or anything like that, is it?
It's like a broken phaser, chorus, and flanger all rolled into one, isn't it?
Yeah, it modulates your ring.
Oh yeah. We've had it all today, haven't we? We've had cock, we've had modulated rings, we've had soft V's. It's been the Benny Hill cast, this. So I'm going to start us off quite topically, and I'm going to say the TC Quintessence.
Oh yeah.
So it's a harmonizer. It's a relatively smart harmonizer. I remember Chris commenting that it sounded a little bit artificial, which is the drawback that you get with some of these harmonizer pedals. But I think with his setup and with the kind of the two 2 amp setup, he can get it sounding quite decent, and I think he'd be able to make some pretty cool stuff going on with that. The only drawback is there's no MIDI function, so I'm told. So it's a set and forget rather than a programmable to patches. But yeah, the Quintessence is a cool little idea for that. Anyone got anything else that they might suggest for
Chris probably won't want this, but there is a pedal that I've really wanted for a long time, just because it is stupid.
Is it Korg Miku by any chance?
Is it what?
Is it the Korg Miku by any chance?
No, but that's a good shout. No, it's the Digitech Ricochet,
Oh, okay.
which is the whammy in a normal stomp box pedal,
Yeah.
and you can set the time for when it goes down and when it goes up, or vice versa.
Yeah.
So you can have it like reach where it's going to go instantly, or you can have it like go slowly and return slowly, or whatever.
Yeah.
And just for that, like really weird, if you're just in the middle of a gig and you just want to make some weird noise, perfect.
I think along those lines as well, and staying on the theme of Digitech, the Freako, is it?
Oh yeah,
So that's a pretty cool one. So like artificial feedback generator, essentially.
didn't Boss do that
Oh,
ages ago? I'm pretty sure I had a Boss booster feedback generator
we shall never speak their name. Never.
when I was like 14.
No,
Yeah.
they did. I don't think it was quite as far advanced as the Freako.
No, it was awful.
But there's another one as well. There's it looks like a piano sustainer pedal, but I don't know who makes that, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I know
That
the
was
one
a
you're
big
talking
thing from NAMM this year, isn't it? Everybody was going mental at NAMM for that.
Yeah. And then like a day later,
Like-
Digitech said, "Oh yeah, we're doing the Freako," and everyone went, "Oh, that actually makes more sense." How about yourself, Matt? Have you got any picks for just weird and wonderful pedals?
You see, I'm really struggling. Obviously, I think a whammy is probably a good shout. Something that you can do that kind of, I don't know, like a Matt Bellamy style, freaking between 2 octaves in the middle of a solo, just to kind of make some crazy noises. Or maybe, like you say, something. I mean, I'm not a big fan of harmonizer pedals, just because if I'm playing C major, I want it to play A minor, and it's not going to do that because it's not going to know when to use a minor third and when to use a major third, things like that. So, I don't know. If it was me, I'd just stick another drive pedal in there, because you can never have too many drive pedals, or another reverb pedal, because you can never have too many reverb pedals.
Yeah,
Or if you want something really, really weird, you just go, but still drive, just go Fuzz Factory and just set it at some like stupid setting where it just goes nuts.
Fair shout. I think we've missed the obvious, haven't we? We mentioned a golden crybaby in our news today.
I don't think it'd fit on his board though.
Chris will always find a way.
Yeah, that's true. By selling us the rest of his pedals.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Well, this is me quietly hoping that Chris buys a golden wah pedal and then sells it 2 weeks' time for half the price.
Would he ever do that?
Maybe. We're 30 seconds before the hour, but I reckon we can fit this one in. So, sometime last week there was a video go up on Premier Guitar about the Gibson modern double cut.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to have a little look back to that, because we've already mentioned that it's already been a news feature in one of our shows. I think actually me and you discussed it, Ollie.
Yeah.
But now we've heard it and seen it being used. So opinions, thoughts, and just general feelings for the new Gibson double cut modern double cut. What are we saying?
I like it.
You like it,
Like,
yeah.
I don't.
Well, that was well worth the introduction.
It's a bit. It reminds me of PRS,
It does a bit, doesn't it?
and I like PRS, so I like it.
I mean, you can't beat that logic. That is airtight.
Yeah, it's been a long day. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's
my,
getting there.
my brain's slowly shutting down.
So what you saying, Matt? Why is the hate?
Because unless it's an SG, a Gibson shouldn't have two cutaways for starters.
Not even a double cut junior.
No, that's wrong. If it's called Les Paul, it has one cutaway.
I like
It's
the
called
old
modern.
double cuts, if I'm honest. But
Well, the double cut junior. If that's a Les Paul Junior, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
So it should. But yeah, no, I don't like the way they do their top horn when they do the cutaways. I don't think there's anything special about these guitars. I just think it's another them trying to again make something of nothing. They've cut a little bit of extra wood away and they're trying to get a lot more money. I think they're a lot more expensive than the single cut equivalent, aren't they?
yeah, they're custom shop, I believe. The modern double cuts. So they're coming in at about three or $4,000 or something like that.
So a PRS will cost you less.
Yeah, you could get the genuine article for less. Yeah.
So buy a PRS or a Sir. Buy a Sir.
I think someone's been bitten by the Surbug, haven't they?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to inquire about this because I think you might be getting paid off by them.
Well, I was threatened by the people at Peach Guitars that when I have the money, that Steve will never speak to me again if I buy a Sir and it doesn't come from Peach.
Well, there you go.
I think I'd be kicked out of our group.
Indeed. I'd allow you back on the podcast maybe once or twice,
A year, maybe.
just to tell us how the Heather Sir's getting on.
How much it was worth it.
Yeah. So I'm going to talk about some of the things that I found with the video that Premier Guitar put up. First thing, the guy playing it, man, he can play. They've got a new guy because they did have a guy who was a bit of a metaler before and he didn't show him off too well, but the new guy's brilliant. But yeah, I thought it sounded amazing. I thought the pickups really suited the body, and it didn't quite sound like a Les Paul, but it was still noticeably Gibson sounding.
Did it sound a little bit like a PRS?
No, it didn't. No.
Really?
I mean, in the sense that it sounded like a guitar, yeah, I suppose. But no, it didn't have. I think I find PRS tend to be kind of more creamy mid-range, whereas this was kind of more articulate, more kind of top-end bite.
All right.
And the finish it was in, it was a gold top with a natural kind of stained back, and it looked pretty good. The thing that I will say, I mean, mirroring Matt's opinion, it's too much. It's about $2,000 too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they wanted to kick it off as like a new body shape, then they're doing it very softly, but they're doing it to a huge price point as well. So I don't know. There's still
they should have stuck it at the price point of the studio, the Les Paul Studio. Stuck it in at about 12. Should have put it at about the same price bracket as the Les Paul Studio if they wanted to start it off.
Somewhere between 800 and 1200.
No,
That sort of range.
It's a Gibson though, so you've got to. They can't sort of like take away from their R. Gibson, you have to pay a lot of money for us, but price it at 1,600 and start from there, and then do a cheaper model that's got less features and a more expensive model that's got more features. But don't just come straight in with a custom shop, because you're not encouraging anything.
Yeah, I think it's a risky maneuver, isn't it?
It's like your band releasing their first album with a deluxe edition that costs 300 quid for a CD.
Yeah.
It's like it needs to have a following. It needs to have loads of people who like the shape and like the feel of a cheap model enough to warrant $4,000 on a really expensive one.
Version.
Yep.
So what are we saying? Now that we've heard it, now that we've got some info on it, what are we saying about the new modern double cup? Good idea, bad idea?
I like it, but it's too much.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
I don't like it, and it's too much.
So it's definitely swing and a miss for Matt, but I think I could be won over by it, but the price point is definitely holding it back.
If there was a studio version of it, I'd be interested.
Yeah, sure. And I think on that bombshell, we're going to leave it there for this week.
I think, should we mention, Matt will know this, the piece of news that was that was said when Adam wasn't here. What's happened? I don't know, Adam. I don't know if you know this. Tom Petty has died.
Oh, has he?
He's just died, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Not an artist that I know all that well, but my God.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad news.
Only 66 as well, so
that's not a
yeah.
That's not an age, is it? I mean,
For the
so rest in peace, Mr. Tom Petty.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, that's where we're going to end it for tonight. So, completely knocked the wind out my sails now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If you want to find us, Facebook groups, we are all in the Fret Talk podcast group. We post in there quite regularly, and you can get your say in on the show. You can get some news articles that you want us to talk about. You can get questions into us, and we've also got a way that you can call in on the Anchor app, and I think there's more information about that in our Facebook group as well. If you want to catch me, I'm facebook.com/budgetpedalchap, instagram.com/budgetpedalchap. So yeah, there's updates going on quite regularly with that. Very recently, there was the 2 neck pickup telly LTD-TE 202. So that's gone up, and there's some there might be some more content involving that, because it's just blowing me away at the moment.
Is it as good as it looks?
Oh, it's definitely a good one. How do people find you online, Ollie?
Facebook.com/Ollie Miles Music.
Cool.
Which I've actually updated for once.
Good man. So yeah,
there was a cover of A Little More Time by Eric Gales on there. I posted last week.
Cool. So you're going to share that into our Fret Talk podcast group very shortly.
Yeah.
And Matt?
Yeah, if you want to get in touch with me, just join the podcast group. And if you want to see any video of me playing, it's facebook.com/switchiom.
Cool.
And there is, I believe, some video from this weekend's gig, if it's been shared publicly. I don't know. We were certainly tagged in it anyway, so there should be some footage of me playing this weekend.
Yeah, if there's any way of sharing that in our podcast group as well, that'd be really interesting to see.
I'll see if I can get it done.
Good man. So, on that rather sad news of a legend passing, it's going to be a good night from from me, the Budget Pedal chap, from Ollie, and from Matt. So, see you next time.
Bye.
Catch you around. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
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 Goodbye. Goodbye.